Happy Wednesday and welcome to your morning Kairos. Today we're going to be practicing a time of silence and contemplation after I read a passage. And this passage is Mark chapter 12 verses 1 through 11, which is Jesus' parable immediately following these religious leaders questioning where his authority comes from and where John the Baptist's authority comes from. And this is how Jesus responds. After I read the passage, I'll give you that time of silence where you just contemplate the meaning of the text, and then I'll jump back in after that time with your attention question for the day. This is Mark chapter 12, verses 1 through 11. Then Jesus began teaching them with stories. A man planted a vineyard. He built a wall around it, dug a pit for pressing out the grape juice, and built a lookout tower. Then he leased the vineyard to tenant farmers and moved to another country. At the time of the grape harvest, he sent one of his servants to collect his share of the crop. But the farmers grabbed the servant, beat him up, and sent him back empty-handed. The owner then sent another servant, but they insulted him and beat him over the head. The next servant he sent was killed. Others he sent were either beaten or killed, until there was only one left, his son, whom he loved dearly. The owner finally sent him, thinking, "Surely they will respect my son." But the tenant farmers said to one another, "Here comes the heir of this estate. Let's kill him and get the estate for ourselves." So they grabbed him and murdered him, and threw his body out of the vineyard. "What do you suppose the owner of the vineyard will do?" Jesus asked. "I'll tell you. He will come and kill those farmers and lease the vineyard to others. Didn't you ever read this in the scriptures? The stone that the builders rejected has now become the cornerstone. This is the Lord's doing, and it is wonderful to see." Well, I hope that was a good time, and I hope that you caught on to a lot of the imagery there and how Jesus is that cornerstone. Rejected by the religious leaders, and has now become the cornerstone. But with that, I want to leave you with this attention question. In what ways could a Christian be like the tenant farmers? How might we in little ways actually do evil and actually be rejecting Christ? Because we're not immune to that. How can we do that? Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.